guys! In this video lesson, we're going to discuss all about circles. Have you imagined yourself pushing a cart or riding a bus, having wheels that are not round? Do you think you can move heavy objects from one place to another easily or travel distance places as fast as you can? What difficulty do you think would you experience without circles? Have you ever thought of the importance of circles in the field of transportation, industries, sports, navigation, carpentry, and in your daily living? Okay, so let's have our objectives. So number 1, identify and describe terms related to circles. Number 2, use the relationship among chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles of circles. Find the area of segments and sectors of circles. Find the length of arcs of circles and use two-column proofs in proving theorems related to chords, arc, central angles, and inscribed angles of a circle. Okay, so let us review circle. So what is circle? So circle is a closed curved figure wherein all points are the same distance from the center. And circle is named by its center. So in the given figure, we have circle M because point M is the center of the circle. Okay, again, the name of the given circle is circle M. Now, let's proceed to the other related terms in circle. So, we have the radius, the diameter, chord, semicircle, minor arc, major arc, central angles, and inscribed angle. So, again, given the circle M, so we need to identify the different terms related to circle. Okay, so let's begin with the different terms of a circle. So we have radius. So the radius is the segment drawn from the center to any point on the circle. Next, we have the diameter. So the diameter is a segment whose endpoints are on the circle and it passes through the center of the circle. Next is what we call the chord. The chord is a segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So let's proceed to the arc. The first arc related to circle is what we call the semicircle. It is an arc measuring 1/2 of the circumference of a circle, and the measure of the semicircle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so let's proceed to the minor arc. So a minor arc is an arc of a circle that measures less than a semicircle, or it is an arc which measures less than 180 degrees. Okay, so let's proceed to the major arc. So the major arc is an arc of a circle that measures more than a semicircle, or it is an arc whose measure is more than 180 degrees. And now let's proceed to the angles related to circle. So the first one is what we call the central angle. So the central angle is an angle whose vertex is at the center of the circle and with 2 radii as its sides. The next angle is what we call the inscribed angle. So the inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on a circle and whose sides contain chords of the circle. Okay, so let's have another terms related to circle. So we have what we call secant. So secant is a line that intersect the circle at 2 distinct points. So secant is an extension of a chord in a circle which is a straight line segment of which the endpoints lie on the circle. The next one is what we call a tangent. So tangent is also a line which intersect the circle at exactly 1 point. So it is a straight line which touches the circle at only 1 point, and this point is what we call the point of tangency. Okay, so I hope that you will remember all the terms and descriptions related to circle. Okay, so given circle M, so let us identify the diameter. So again, the diameter is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle. So we have here segment BC is the diameter. Okay, so let's have radius. Okay, so since we have more than 2 radius, so that is what we call radii. So in the given figure or in given circle M, we have MB, segment MC, and segment MI. So remember that radius is a segment whose endpoints is at the center of the circle and any point on the circle. Okay, next, let's have the chord. Okay, so chord is a segment whose endpoints are any points on the circle. So we have segment AC, segment IC, and segment BC. Okay, next we have the semicircle. So remember that semicircle is an arc whose measure is half a circle or 180 degrees. Okay, so next let's have the minor arcs. So in the given circle, the minor arcs are arc VI, arc IC, arc VA, and arc AC. So we name the minor arc by using 2 points. The measure of the minor arcs are less than 180 degrees or less than semicircle. Okay, next is what we call the major arc. Again, the major arc is an arc whose measure is more than half a circle or semicircle. So the major arcs of the given circle are arc VCA or arc CAI, arc VIA, arc VAI. We name the major arc using 3 points. Now let's proceed to the angle. So we have the central angle. So remember that central angle is an angle whose vertex is at the center of the circle. So we have angle BMI. We also have angle IMC. Okay, now let's proceed to the inscribed angle. An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circle. So for inscribed angle, so we have angle ACB, angle VCI, and angle ACI. Okay, so next we have tangent. So tangent is a line that intersects the circle at exactly 1 point. So we have for tangent, we have line HI or line T. And the point of tangency is point I. And finally, we have the secant. So secant is a line that intersects the circle at 2 points. Okay, so we have the secant of circle M is line S and line IC. So we hope that you will identify all the parts of a circle. So you will be able to answer the activity in your self-learning module.